everyone. It's Heather Hurt with the NRW, where nerds rule the world. I am with our Lord and Savior. I'm just kidding. Our producer and head man, the legend Kuya P. How are you, sir?
I am well. I am not worthy of Lord and Savior, Commander. I am partner, colleague. I just kind of do some other shit other in addition to that. But we are partners in this crusade of spreading the pop culture word to the people, Heather.
That's fair. That's fair. So we'll start. We haven't done this in a while. I feel like we haven't been doing this as much lately. No, we did it last week, but we haven't been doing it as much. So we're gonna get straight into it. It's been a very busy week for us. I think I know you've seen like 15 movies, but like I can't see them all. And I've still seen like 7 in the past 3 weeks. So we're just tired. We're gonna just jump.
A lot of work and a lot of work after this. There's so much stuff happening. Actually, that reminds me, there's one of the films that I watched recently that I need to chat with you about because I kind of need you to see it because I'm a little bit triggered by it and I need your input. So remind me about that later. And for y'all watching, stay tuned because I'm sure the curiosity's there now. What did he get triggered by? Let me know. So stay tuned to the channel.
There's nothing like telling me about something so that I can rant about it for 15 minutes on this channel. There is nothing like that. All right. So
let's go.
Could you be, other than the things that we can't talk about yet, tell us what it is you have been watching, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Good question. Because what can I talk about? Now I'm on the spot and now my mind's going blank. I literally just went blank. White. Wrestling. I'm watching wrestling, catching up a lot on that. I know we got WrestleMania coming up. Rhea Ripley's coming into my thoughts now with Dominic Mysterio calling her mommy. I'm thinking AEW, what's happening over there right now. Stay tuned for any thoughts on that with the Kayfabe Baby show that we do. But other than that, Night Court, because I've been having to step in their shoes for a couple of interviews for Night Court. We got another Night Court coming up with that soon that I'll be talking to a person there. But I enjoy that. I had, saw the little bits and pieces there. Finally got to watch a little bit more and enjoyed those episodes. I dig the vibe. Still has that classic Night Court feel. There's a new season of Doogie Kamaloha coming in Disney Plus very soon. I've been binging a couple of episodes of that because I have some interviews with those cast members again. I had talked to them before the first season, so binged that and remembered how much I enjoyed Doogie Kamaloha. I think it's a fun new series. Has all the original Doogie Howser vibes, but it has its own merits now, and it's so much fun. Such a great cast. So yeah, enjoying that. Any negatives I can't think about, but generally with negatives, I like to push them away to only keep positive vibes going on. So how about you, Heather?
Sure. I did finally watch The Last of Us. I binged it in one day.
Yes, I need to step up on that.
I did a slight live tweet. I didn't do a full tweet. But I did a slight live tweet with really bad puns and just chatting about things. So I did watch it all. I said I wanted to emotionally destroy myself for one day. The good news is that because everyone kept saying how emotionally destructive it was, I actually wasn't too bad. Because I was like, I think I was preparing myself to be eviscerated, and I didn't get eviscerated. So I was like, all right, it's fine.
That's a good way to play it, Heather. It's a good way.
It was definitely fun. We got it all done in one day. It's only 9 episodes, but it was like, it took time. My husband and I officially started watching Shrinking, which is.
Oh, hold up before you move to that. So good thumbs up on Last of Us.
Initial thoughts? I enjoyed it. I think it's more like I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. It's one of those, is it a perfect show? No. Does it really go along with the game? Absolutely. There are scene for scene shots. My husband made terrible puns with the giraffe scene. And he deserves a divorce out of it. That's how bad the joke was. But it was really fun. I enjoyed it. It was definitely one of those where I'm excited for the next season. I'm very curious to see where they're going to go with Last of Us 2. And they did well. They did well.
Okay.
The VFX were actually incredible. Like that was one of the big things. The VFX were incredible.
All right. I still got to check it out. But Shrinking, I heard, all the things about this as well. Mm-hmm. And the writer of Ted Lasso is the writer on Freaking.
Well, our favorite cursing footballer is the writer. Well, he also writes on Ted Lasso. Goldstein writes for both, which explains why they both fill the same heart bucket. Shrinking is probably the most self-aware television show I've ever watched in my life. Definitely worth a watch. I swear to God that Harrison Ford was born to get old and play Paul. And yes, I am saying that as someone who actively reviews and talks about how much she loves Star Wars. So like I'm saying that it's real. Like it's real. He's phenomenal in it. You can tell that there's certain people that were just never given the opportunity. A couple comments about I didn't know he could be so funny, stuff like that. We never gave him the opportunity. We put him in this bucket of an action hero. He's hilarious in Indiana Jones. We just don't really take the humor of it. We see the action hero in him. You give him a great script. The man, he slaps. He slaps in humor. And I don't like to use those kind of terms loosely. And dude slaps.
I feel that.
He also hits, but that's later in the season. I gotta see that. And then of course, this is something that Kuya P and I are going to talk about. Crossing fingers. I did finally watch Boston Strangler after him asking me for literally a month to watch it. Now that it's available on Hulu, I went ahead and watched it. And we'll chat more about that. Keep your eye on the channel later.
There you go. All right, okay. Heather.
So,
I'm with that. I got to catch up on all the things. So, but what do you have this week? What are you recommending to the people?
This is the second to last week of March. Somehow we have a full another week left, but it's going to be a fun one. I'm going to start out with two really quick shout outs. One, because we technically just did the review for it, so you're going to see it. There's a very small itty bitty group of Alamo draft houses that are getting Tetris, a Apple TV Plus, the words in order, film. It will not officially be out until March 31, but if you are near an Alamo draft house, definitely take a look because it is out tomorrow, March 24th from when we are recording. And the other one, just because this is a really fun movie, and if you've never watched it, go watch it. It's on Netflix. Murder Mystery 2 comes out tomorrow with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. They are the mostest funny people together, even better than Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. I'm sorry, Drew, don't hate me. But they are best friends in real life, and their chemistry is just phenomenal. Murder Mystery was a blast. I am excited to see Murder Mystery 2. That is out this weekend on the Netflix. All right, moving right along then. Number 3 of my picks. I actually gave this one to Kuya P. I gave this one to him. A good person.
I recommend it.
Okay. I believe you. I guess I need to watch it now, but it's a good person. I am a good person for doing this.
Yes, you are, Heather. Let's go.
Wake up with the sun in the morning.
Kleenex ready, y'all. Here's
for the model train enthusiast, we lord over a world where the neighbors are always kind, the lovers always end up together.
Allison, every memory I cherish has you in it. I love you.
And the trains always take you to the far-off places you always swore you'd go. In life, of course, nothing is nearly as neat and tidy.
Aren't you engaged to Nathan Adams?
I was, yeah.
I heard what happened to you, the accident.
The woman that died was about to be my sister-in-law.
Time keeps on coming.
Hi, Dad.
I've been all around.
I'm worried about you.
I want my life back. I want my child back.
I need help.
I know.
Allison, don't run away now because of me.
There are thousands of meetings. I'll find another one.
Well, somehow you found your way to this one. Come on.
Stare into space.
Lately, so much of my life has been out of control. I just caught my granddaughter having sex with a boy who looked like a man.
Hey, Belinda! I found this fool in bed with my Ryan.
She said she was 18 online.
You're a fuck boy. He's a fuck boy. That's what the kids call them. Get out of our neighborhood, fuck boy.
Okay.
What the hell did you do to your hair?
It's Makeover Monday.
It's Friday.
Oh. This is incredible.
My wife used to hang out with me down here. She liked to whistle.
I don't know how to do this.
Takes work. I got one of those audio books on how to talk to a teen.
How's that working out?
I am so not going to talk about sex with my grandfather.
Really? Because I just love this shit. I'm in way over my head.
I was thinking if we found like a craft that we like, we could be on Shark Tank. We would be like, hey, sharks. I knew you would like that idea.
All right, Heather.
So what's really funny is that one of those puns made me think of a shrinking joke. Y'all, Derek on Shrinking is an underrated character. Just enjoy him. Anyway, so a good person. We're getting your thoughts on WTOP,
yes.
which you can check out all over the globe. Just go into the websites.
Yes, they'll be up there.
So what were your very quick thoughts?
So I'll also have a full review. I decided I'm going to do a full review on it as well. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to cry. It'll probably be the most intimate, most personal review I've ever done for NRW. It affected me. I think the title is what really gets me. I think we are all trying to be good humans, good people, but I think we're all broken. I know for myself, I feel I'm a good person, but I also feel I'm a broken person. I know I'm a broken person. It takes a lot to get through life. And so, yeah, this movie reminds us no matter what we go through, we continue to work on being good people through our different circumstances that we experience in life and to just keep fighting. And it's a great film. It's a hard film, but it's a beautiful film, well acted. Props to Zach Braff, the writer-director on this, who also wrote Garden State. You know him from Scrubs. But shout out to the cast. I think everybody played their part. And it's a beautiful film. But yes, bring the tissues. It's going to be hard. I literally cried buckets for the entire time span that it was because I thought it was just beautiful, but also necessary. And I think people that have gone through life's experiences can relate with it. I know that's what I did and what I connected on. And it took me through it, and I'm happy I did.
Okay, awesome. Just a really quick shout out. We have one movie that surprised both of us. It's a Zach Braff film. Cheaper by the Dozen on Disney Plus was actually pretty damn good.
Yeah,
we were both startled with that film.
Yeah, that was the last Zach Braff film we did on the NRW.
I think it was one of our very first ones back together. It was like maybe our third or fourth one back together, and Zach Braff has always been a fun guy, but if you want something that's really cute, that's Zach Braffy, that goes along with that, check out Cheaper by the Dozen on Disney Plus, and definitely check out our very old review at this point. All right, but that is a good person. I am kind of 50-50 on it for personal reasons, but I do think that I'll be checking it out on streaming when it hits. All right, number 2. I think this one comes out on Hulu. I'm pretty sure.
Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus. I lied. It came out. It's coming out on Paramount Plus. It is. Let's get kind of spoopy.
Let's go.
While at school, because that sounds great. This is cool here.
I need to know what happened.
It's a series.
Well, we have
Peyton List
today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Madison Nears. But everyone calls me Maddie.
Welcome to the Split River High Afterlife Support Group.
Jason
I'm
Schwartz.
sorry, it looks like this is already out. Did you say March 9th?
A little about yourself.
How'd you die?
The police are considering this.
We never covered it before, so it's new to us.
New episode.
Yeah, it's a series, Heather. You get points. You get points.
They can't hear you.
And I've never seen this trailer yet, so I'm intrigued.
Can't see you.
Nothing ever changes here. It all just resets.
You try to leave campus, you just bounce right back to where you died.
They found a bunch of blood smeared all over the boiler room.
Oh, she's dead.
You shouldn't watch this.
I don't know who did this to me.
Stop!
Oh, you were murdered.
Welcome to the club.
Can we?
Oh, that's the dude in the new Doogie Kamaloha.
I need to know what happened.
Let the people in charge figure out what happened.
Wait, has somebody's plot thickened?
I wasn't ready to die. I have people who need me.
Wait up!
I don't know how I'm going to survive without her.
I just wish he knew I'm right here.
He's hiding something.
Did you hurt my daughter?
You might not like the answers to your questions.
Maybe it's a good thing you don't remember.
I found something.
High school used to feel like an eternity, and now it actually is.
Okay. I am intrigued, Heather. That's a good pick right there.
Thanks. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was March 9th. It did show on the list as new this week, but it's probably just a new episode.
Yeah.
I've actually been looking forward to it. I just didn't look at the date. That's all on me. It looks really cute. A little bit Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah. It's got stuff. It's like we've seen it before, but
it still looks pretty fun, kind of supernatural, kind of very murder mystery-y. Maybe a little bit teenager-y, but we can dig it. And it looks fun. So thoughts?
I agree. I completely will at least give it a episode 1 checkout, and I think we have you and I've discussed with you my at least 3, 2, 1 episodes, kind of like wrestling, give it at least 3 episodes. And if it doesn't hit after 2 counts, then, it's get what is it? Then I'm submitting. I was thinking wrestling and I was thinking the 3, 2, 1 count.
But count and then you're out. I get it.
Yeah. So no, I'm intrigued. I'm a fan of Peyton List. There's one of the actors in there plays Nico in the new Doogie Kamaloha season 2, and he's great in that. And there's some other actors that I kind of recognize, but all the vibes, all the isms in there that you had just mentioned, teenagery, murder mystery things. It's hitting all those buttons, and I'm into those. So I'll give it an episode or 2. I'm intrigued about it. I didn't know about it until you brought this up. And again, it doesn't matter that it might be episode 2 or 3. It's new to us and at least new to me. So I think it's a great pick, Heather. Now because I'm intrigued, and that's what we're doing with these episodes every week, is to let people know what's out there. So kudos and thumbs up from me to you on that pick.
Perfect. All right. So that was School Spirits. Make sure to check that out on Paramount Plus, not on Hulu, because they are different.
That's a good one.
And this is, of course, this is probably the most obvious thing that I have ever put on this list. Number 1, let's get into it. The newest chapter of John Wick.
This hit goes out to you, Mr. Wick.
42 regular, wasn't it?
Yeah. And so it begins.
Yeah. Living in this time behind enemy lines, so I got mine. I hope you
Challenge him to single combat.
If you win, you'll have your freedom.
And when I see you, I'ma take what I want, so
Amen.
you ain't real, hope ya. Y'all feel the wrath of the killer. Many try, many die, if you wanna war. Get it bloody.
Step up on your ego. Come on.
The only way John Wick will ever have freedom and peace is in death.
Yeah, not really.
You got yourself a gun.
You had to close out on that shot. Have him looking at the dog.
Oh, get puppers. There is no, honestly, I think the best dog films of all time are John Wick. And I'm saying that as someone who's actually never ever seen the opening puppy scene. I have never seen it once. My husband always taps me in when we get to skip over that scene. So John Wick Chapter 4 is out this Friday. It's out today with early screenings. When we are actively filming this on the 23rd, but full release on the 24th. We've already seen it. It's been like 2 weeks, and
check out our review on the channel.
Got a full review, and we actually give 1 or 2 small spoilers, and I just make fun of Kuya P for just spoiling everything just the entire time. It's not that bad, guys, I promise. But you can check out our entire review. We won't get into detail here. But one thing that we did not say, because we didn't even see the announcement until immediately after we did the review. Shout out and rest in peace to Lance Reddick, who is a marvel within the gaming community, within the film community, within the television community. He was playing Destiny the night before he passed away, showing how much he loved his community and his fans. Some of this might hit a little close to home in the film. Just as a quick mini itty bitty spoiler, it might be hard for some fans seeing what happens in the movie. But super condolences to his family, to his friends, to the John Wick and Destiny community. He was an incredible talent that was often underutilized, and it's sad. Too young. Remember, everyone, please. Age is just a number. Live your life. Do what you want to do. Enjoy it, because you never know what's going to happen next when you will not be able to play Destiny anymore. So
I just want to add, I had the opportunity to work with him on The Wire, and he was a part of that illustrious legendary television series. A lot of my friends that were connected to him, he and I were connected also on the interwebs on I forgot what we were friends on one of the socials, and so I would always see his updates and everything like that, because I was part of like a larger Twitter Wire family that were on socials, because we all worked together on The Wire, and he was amazing in that, and it's hard, but so to all my friends that are watching this, because we live in the DC area, Heather and I, we record this in the DC area, so a lot of people that are supporters of the NRW are my Wire peeps. Get ready. It's heartbreaking for that, but rest in peace to everybody, to his family, friends, and to rest in power to Lance Reddick, man. Beautiful soul. I wish there could have been an opportunity way back when to have him on the NRW and interview him, and when things like this happen, it's like, damn, I wish I would have made that happen. There's a lot of people that I wish we could have those conversations, so cherish them when they're here, make time for them when they're here, and show your love when because you never know when it's going to happen. So rest in power, man. That's hard. But thank you for because I almost forgot to speak on that too, Heather, so you're the best.
That's all right. For our review, we'll leave that there because he deserved it. And for our review, just go ahead and check out our full review on probably 5 videos down. So
so much content.
So, but we've got plenty of that. So much love to Reddick's family, and go see John Wick this weekend. One of the best ways you can support is by making sure that they are seen again. Let their legends live. So John Wick arrives in movie theaters today, with full screenings as of tomorrow. I keep saying it as if we're going to do this right away. As of March 24th, you can see it everywhere. Make sure you see it in IMAX. As you know, we believe in a accessible movie theater experience, but this is one of those movies that if you're going to spend the big bucks, if you're going to do the time, go see it in IMAX. It's worth it. So thumbs.
Thumbs up on these picks. I just want to add and just again echo you. Completely agree. As a filmmaker, as a fan of films, and we cover films. I'm all about the accessible film experience. Let's not get it twisted. However, this is one of those films that it's such an experience with a crowd and audience. So yeah, if there's a theater that I'm saying, put your mask on, risk it, and go to a theater, biggest screen possible, sound. John Wick is it. But I also want to highlight and promote, because I just put it up a day or two ago. I spoke with Hiroyuki Sanada, who plays Akira Shimazu. Akira, the daughter is Akira. I forgot. The daughter. Yes, he plays Mr. Shimazu, the owner of the Osaka International. But wonderful conversation with Hiroyuki Sanada-san. Talked to him about working with Keanu and Donnie Yen, Asian American representation, being, these legendary Asian American actors. Well, Asian actors, not Asian American. Asian actors in this franchise. Working with Rina Sawayama, who plays Akira Shimazu. This is her first time in a film, homie. I don't know if you knew that. And is amazing. She's a singer and now is crossing over into acting. And found out when I was doing research that Hiroyuki used to be a singer as well. So I was like, were y'all singing on set a little bit or anything like that? So just a delightful conversation. He was such a delight. So wonderful. But that's also on the channel. But again, my thanks to Sanada-san as well as Tremendous Com for hooking that all up. But yes, thumbs up, Heather. Didn't know about School Spirits. I'm giving a thumbs up to A Good Person as well as John Wick Chapter 4. Come on now. Thumbs up all this week, homie.
Awesome. All right. Well, tell them where they can talk to you about John Wick after they go see it in the theaters.
Yes, you can reach out to me at The Legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, IG, and Hive. And of course, here with Heather and the whole squad. Our love to Glenn, who couldn't make it this week, at the NRW and at Release Wednesday, where nerds rule the world.
Make sure you tell us what you think about our picks and tell us if you see it. We'd love to know your opinions. You can find me on Twitter at NerdIsAHeather and on TikTok and IG at HeatherIsANerd. We will see you next week, guys. Enjoy.
Bye.